Nobody reads a blog anyway. Okay, here.
Be surprised.
It's all right, here we go. Okay, I'm at City Hall, and I got two guys here I want to talk to. Let's start by you, Louis. What's your name?
My name is Louis Greco. I'm with the Premier's Council for the Status of Disabled Persons. I'm the Assistant Executive Director.
And you have a dog here, which you won't name, and then that's okay. And you are?
Mike Babineau, I'm the General Manager at the Snooty Fox, downtown Fredericton.
Isn't it nice to live in a democratic system that we can agree to disagree? Now, okay, let's start with Louis here. You were here tonight, you had a concern.
Yeah.
What was your
I've
concern?
had concerns with the signage bylaws. What initially I came to the table saying we need to get rid of sandwich board signs because they're an obstacle for people who are blind or visually impaired or have mobility impairments. So that's been my position.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived in Fredericton since 2007.
So you must know your way around.
I get around. I go where I need to go.
I seen you walk a few weeks ago with the dog,
Yeah.
and you were testing it. I didn't know you were going to do this, but you were testing the dog for the sign if he pushed you away. And did you find that the dog did push you away?
Most times.
So what was your beef?
My beef with the sandwich board signs is that first of all, they're unpredictable most of the times. If the dog is doing his job right, I don't even know that they're there. But a lot of blind people don't use dogs. People who have some sight impairment don't even use a cane. They'll have impaired vision that makes it difficult for them to see sandwich board signs because of the fact that they're short, and if their peripheral vision is impacted in such a way, it creates an obstacle for them. For someone on crutches or in a wheelchair, if they're placed in the middle of the sidewalk or placed randomly, it's just another obstacle that they have to try and maneuver around. And I believe, and the council believes, that in downtown Fredericton, where it's really, really crowded, that there needs to be some type of concession. Okay,
so we got the naysayer, now we got the support the signs.
Well, I think, as far as we're concerned as a business point of view, I mean, it's one of the best tools we have to advertise outside of the building.
And it's free.
And it's free, exactly. I mean, there's not very much you can get for free these days. And, but we're happy, we're happy with the council decision that, we can put them out on the outer part of the sidewalk. I mean, I'm very sympathetic to the visually impaired, and I'm glad that the city is allowing us to keep them, and I hope that my friend here is going to be happy as well, and I hope that restaurants, I know we will abide by it at the Snooty, to keep them over on the outer part of the sidewalk.
Outer part. So what's going to happen in the wintertime?
In the wintertime?
Yeah, when the snow and...
Well, the snow, I mean, we'll have to just get out there and shovel a little bit, or,
oh my God,
or find a way to...
Oh!
But the sidewalk where I'm at, I mean, the snow is only piled up on the edge for one night, and then they plow the sidewalks off, and then it's fine. So, I mean, we can do without the sandwich board for a day when the snow is too heavy, or I mean, when it's raining and when it's windy, we don't put the sandwich board out because they always fall down anyway. Some restaurants may, but I know we don't. So, I mean, we're just going to abide by it and hopefully make things easier for Louis and everybody else that's out there.
I debated this issue on my blog, Louis, and a lot of people were saying, my God, they thought I had way too much time on my hands. Do you think this was really a legitimate complaint?
Well, yeah, I do.
I think it was.
If I didn't, Charles, I wouldn't invest the time and energy.
Sure.
I think for anyone who has that opinion that this isn't important, I would say to them, there is a really good chance that at some point in your life you are going to have some kind of a disability. I hope not. I hope that that's not the case. But the statistics say that 1 in 6 people have some kind of a disability. As you get older, your body fails, your eyesight fails, your hearing fails, your body starts to go. So maybe today, for that segment of the population, this doesn't matter. But what about their parents? What about their neighbors? I happen to be somebody's neighbor. Is it not important to make my life as uncluttered and unencumbered as is reasonably possible?
Louis, I got tears in my eyes.
Oh.
When are you going to run for politics?
I'm not going to run for politics.
That was very well said.
Charles,
I
think
have
one
no
of the
friends.
I think one of the things that you know that some of us take for granted is I never thought about it. I never thought when I put my sandwich board out because we always tucked it up
Yeah.
against the building. I never thought that it would impede on somebody else's movement. It was brought to my attention because of Louis.
Yep.
And I think that Fredericton, if everybody complies, is going to be a better place because of it. And I'm fortunate. I think we're all fortunate that we get to live here, and we have a democratic system that helps smooth out these decisions for us.
It's not a joking matter, but I thought it was the snobs that were complaining with their nose up in the air. They couldn't see the signs. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Charles, some people might say to me tonight or tomorrow, you lost.
No, you didn't lose.
And my response to that is no, far from it.
No, you bought the issue.
The fact that there's dialogue, the
Yeah.
fact that there's discussion, the fact that people are now aware of something that 6 months ago, before I came to the table, people didn't even think about.
Never even thought about it.
Mike and I are talking. When I saw Mike's article in the paper on Friday, I went and had lunch in his restaurant.
You read the Irving paper?
Yeah.
Oh, you just blew this interview. Okay.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
Anyway, I said to Mike, and I'll say the same thing to other people who have the same opinion as Mike. Thank you for participating in the discussion. The fact that we can talk about things openly, the fact that we can share ideas, the fact that I can say, this is how I feel, the fact that people like Mike and other business owners can come to the table and say, well, what about us? And that we can collaborate and we can come up with a discussion a solution that I hope will work, really speaks well to our society.
You know what? I think this guy has political ambition. That speeches, my God, it's just like, pretty good, Louis.
I get paid by the word.
No. Very good. Listen, so end of conversation, nice job, and he's really...
Thank you. Here.
Thank you very much,
There we
Louis.
go.
Put that on your blog.
No problem.
All right.
Okay, thanks a lot.